Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Dark Eye, Chains of Satinav. When we last left off, we met Isida, a carnival woman, who agreed to let us into her cart and take us with her, since we fixed the wheel of her cart. Unfortunately, as soon as we got in and explored a little bit, two visitors came and threatened her. They seemed to be the two looking for probably Nuri. I think they were for the Blind Seer. And now we're going to try and save Isida. I'm going to try things a little differently. I recorded previously, and I'm hoping to avoid what I consider to be a poor ending. But we'll see if that's possible.
The door stays closed.
So in here we have that powder. Turns out it's magnesium.
Not touching the stuff with my bare hands.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to look at magnesium when it's burning. It's very bright, and I think it can negatively affect your eyes.
It's hollow.
But we have a hollow thing, and we grab a rag there. So let's go make ourselves a flashbang, basically. Well, less noise,
I hope the powder does what it's supposed to.
more blinding. And I'm gonna
I
plug
could
that.
seal the opening of the neck with the rag.
And
Now nothing's trickling out anymore.
Hurry!
grab the ladder. Go to the skylight, so it's a little less conspicuous.
She's wasting time.
They are here, and we will find them.
No! No!
Oh, okay, I guess you can't avoid it. I was hoping that if I
They
had
killed her, just like that.
the bomb completely done before I peeked my head
The
out,
creature is coming to the coach box. I have to get us out of here.
they wouldn't kill her.
What happened to Isida?
I guess not.
She's all right. She fled.
But her cry.
The creatures injured her, but then they let her go.
But
And then she ran off into the woods. Nuri, we have to go now. They'll kill us.
Garon!
Something I
I'd better
mentioned
lay low.
in the other episode that I didn't hear. Can't take these.
They'd only slow me down.
Okay, open the latch.
If I go out now, they'll find us.
Was I do like the voices that they use for the creatures.
I'd better lay low. I'd better lay low.
Okay, well, I'm still going to throw this. Oh, Carney.
They killed her, just like that. She's dead.
Poor Isida. I was really hoping we could save her. Fire!
Fex be with me.
See if I have good aim. What is this?
It didn't work.
Okay, well, it's okay. I'ma break it. Huh. Let's look at her.
They killed her.
Her. Can I look at? No, I can't look at this one. Okay. We'll break it. Still gonna be a grenade.
Make yourself useful for once.
Boom! Yeah! Guess it's the guy at the door. Okay.
How am I supposed to?
He's at the door. Hey, let's talk to Nuri. She surely has.
Stay at the door.
Hi, thank you. Let's see if we can go open this latch now. Yes. Horse, we need to go. We need to go now.
How am I supposed to reach that? There.
Break.
Now, quickly. Too far away.
Still? Okay. Oh. Horse.
Garon!
I'm working as fast as I can.
I will whip the creature. Oh, I can't whip the creature. That would have been entertaining. Sorry, Drought Horse. Go!
I can do it, Nuri.
Garon!
I can do it.
Just switch with Nuri and ask the horse to go. Jeez, apparently I can talk to animals. Whoa! Yeah, Nuri! Fireball.
Was it not fate that drove him forth? The seer had sought them out. For the moment, they had been able to escape, but the creatures would never stop chasing them. Who could help them now. When the seer's harp sounds, Andergast will perish, Gwynling said. And the fairy is the key. Geron had to find out more about these things. The fairy scholar was his only hope. He was right to let Nuri live. He was deeply convinced of that. Even his darkest dreams didn't reveal what woe this decision would soon befall his hometown. But would he have decided any differently had he known?
Are you really better now?
Stop asking all the time. I'm not staying in the wagon. I've been in there for days. And those pale men stopped chasing us a while ago.
All right, but we'll have to talk about your magic at some point.
Look! A human!
What am I doing here?
On the run. Okay, this. Oh. I got an achievement. Interesting. Night raffling. Nuri. Inside. Oh, it's the Raven. How lovely. Mechanism. Shutter. One berry bush. Let's go inside this, see if we can't pick up anything. Assume we can. Ooh, wow. Things definitely changed. Tin bottle. It has a face on it. I want to look at the face.
An elixir against fading hair. Twirly moustache guy in the picture must have had a sip too much of it.
Awesome. We have hair growth.
Never again will the puppeteer tell this story. And that's my fault. Maybe I really am a bad luck charm.
Oh, Karen. Rains. Oh, I took him. Drumstick. I was a bad flutist. Sorry, I don't know what
Gwynling taught me how to lure fairies with music. He should have also taught me how to get rid of them again.
So, since I'm not very good with a flute, I've decided to go with the drums. Staff of Bells. Looks like I might just have a jamboree.
I wish Nuri had never found this thing. Well, it's so-so. At least the music has revived her spirits.
And Olay.
I'll just take it all.
Yeah. Can I fill it with magnesium? Nope. Okay. Lots of stuff in here. I'm glad I came in. Okay. First, let's look at the bell. Should have talked to the Raven.
Here in the mountains, a bell like this will scare the birds for miles around.
Oh, I'm glad I'm no longer in the bird-catching business. That would be terrible.
Raven, after being a good scout for us these last few days, Nuri has asked me to be nicer to you.
What do you think? Will you be able to do that?
No.
I'll try. How about you?
We'll see.
Wow, they're making progress. I wonder how long that'll last.
We were able to escape the Seer's creatures and have come a long way. Fate might smile on us favorably. Now we're back in charge.
Huh.
Well. Fate. What do you think that is? Fate.
The will of the gods.
And you think you can bend the will of the gods to fit your agenda?
No.
No, but he who firmly believes in his goals will be helped by the gods.
I'm sure that's what Isida thought too.
She did nothing to deserve your sarcasm.
All I'm trying to say is, no one ever escapes from Satinav's boundless gaze.
I'm guessing Satinav is like the god of fate, maybe goddess. I don't know if we've heard the gender of the god. But yeah, he's a little cynical, but might be helpful in this case. Can't be too much boundless optimism when you're running with no direction and no capabilities.
Have you seen if those demons are still following us?
Didn't you shake them off?
I think I did. I could be wrong, though. They are mighty creatures of the Seer.
I didn't see anyone following us on my scouting flights.
Good.
But that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Don't start raining on my parade.
You do need some hope, though, Mr. Cynical Raven. I'm really curious to see what they're going to call those things. I'm not too up on fairy type lore. That's if they were following typical fairy lore, and they may not have.
Tell me more about Satinav.
He's known by many names. the 13-horned, the irresistible, the helmsman of the Barge of Time. He once was a mighty magician, or even a demigod. The gods chained him to the Barge of Time because he tried to be the master over his own future.
They say the gods don't like people to determine their own fate.
Like Satinav, we mortals are chained to time.
In that case, I will have to break those chains.
Yes, that will be the new Satinav, and they will be the twins of Geralt.
I'll have a further look around.
Let's see what Nuri has to say. Can I talk to the horse? I can't talk to the horse. I'll probably have to figure out a way to get those.
Listen. How are you doing?
I am sad that Isida is gone. I hope these terrors will come to an end soon.
That's why we're looking for the fairy scholar, to prevent worse things from happening.
Ooh, light magic.
What kind of magic was that you saved us with?
That was the power of the moonlight. It is like fire to the sad fairies. It burns them.
Yeah, I was about to say sad fairies.
What do you mean, sad fairies?
I felt that they once were just like me.
And now they are sad?
Sure. If fairies lose their command over magic, they don't die but get consumed by darkness instead. Then they're sad and will never be able to laugh again.
To me, they seemed like mean fiends who have Isida's blood on their hands.
They're sad nonetheless, believe me.
That is a shame, if they're fallen fairies.
Your magic is fatal, even for you, isn't it? You almost got burned by it yourself.
I didn't want you to die.
Thank you, Nuri.
What are we going to do now?
Why do those mean fairies serve the seer?
You must have put a spell on them. And please stop talking about this subject. It's making me sad.
Gear.
We need some gear before we can move on.
That's all right. I can do with a little rest.
Very well. Let's carry on later.
I will leave you here with the horse. Thank you, horse, for helping us. I'm sorry that your master got killed. Can I get this?
My arm is too short.
Yeah, that might be an understatement there. I can also look at the shutter.
Futile, my boy. That's a dwarf's job.
Can I fix it?
Still undamaged.
Can I break it?
I'll never be able to do that.
Well, that's silly. I'm curious. Let's go talk to Mr. Knight.
Hail, Rondra, Sir Knight. Could you kindly tell us where we are?
This is the Thash mountain range.
Thash. So the blood barrier is not far off.
It is but a short distance for a travelling knight. For a farm boy and a maiden, it might prove quite a journey.
I am no farmer.
My maiden, you should seek protection from a proper man in these dangerous surroundings.
What kind of a man?
I am Bogomil Rathling, Knight of Andergast. At your service, fair maiden.
I am Nuri. This is my friend Geron.
Nuri it is. What an extraordinary name.
Oh wow, he's trying to hit on my girl. Well, this ought to be entertaining.
What business does a Knight of Andergast have in the Thash Mountains?
The king put me in charge of observing the orc tribes of the Blood Barrier.
You have travelled through the blood barrier?
Of course, but now I have to return to Andergast. There has been some unrest amongst the Tolokai. I have to report to King Eferdan immediately.
The Solokai.
We need some gear. A rope, blankets, provisions, everything that can be of use.
Usually you can get those things from Graham. But the old pighead hides in his house and doesn't make a sound. I wouldn't trust that cutthroat anyway. Do you hear that, Graham? You are a cutthroat.
Apparently he's a good trader.
Did you run into an explorer in the blood barrier near a red lake?
Red Lake? No, but if he came from the south, he must have been through here.
Mr. Graham.
Why does this Graham hide anyway?
The stupid ox won't admit that I am right.
Right?
Right. He refuses to pay the dues he owes me.
What dues?
He's responsible for the death of my horse. Gave him spoiled fodder, so he died miserably. I'm in a hurry, but by foot alone I won't get far.
What kind of big bell is that in the tower?
That's a storm bell. During the Orcan storm, when old Wendelin was still king, it was sounded to warn the lumberjacks in the vicinity of the pilfering hordes. Believe me, my boy, it could wake anyone from their sleep when it was still in working order.
Is it broken?
What kind of big bell?
That's during believe
Sorry, thought I might get more information about it being
Rondra be
broken.
with you, Sir Knight.
and with you.
Okay, so this is broken.
Here in the mountain.
Heard that. I haven't done this with the mechanism here.
Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
Okay, what do we got? We got some reins. We put that on the mechanism. There we go.
Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
Okay, so I need a lever.
That's much too frail to use as a crank.
Maybe the stuff?
Fits exactly.
Oh, sorry, Mary. Bang.
Fire! Murder! The orcs are attacking!
Hi, Graham.
What are you lot still doing here? Scram before the black furs get here.
Seems like you've been fooled, Sir Dwarf. The boy has sounded the bell. There are no orcs attacking.
What? What's going on in your wooden head, boy? Sounds the alarm without good cause and forces an honest dwarf out of his warm and comfy chair. I can't believe it.
I just wanted to... You didn't answer the door, sir.
Well, forget it. But you can cut out the formal hogwash while we're at it. Who are you, anyway?
I am Geron of Andergast.
From Andergast? Just like this one there? Very well, then. My name is Graham, Grandoline's son. And this is Graham's open house.
Open house? Pfft.
What do you want, Geron of Andergast?
We would like some
We
gear.
need gear and provisions for our journey. That means a good length of rope, blankets, water...
Very well. That'll be 1 ducat, please.
What? That's much too expensive.
By Fex and Angrosh, what did you expect? Do you think this stuff grows under the rocks around here? Too expensive? I can't believe it.
But...
You can ask again as soon as you have some money.
What kind of argument do you and the knight have anyway?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The knight says you poisoned his horse.
Why, that's what he did.
Shut your face, Rathling.
Bah!
I'm going to try and get to the bottom of this. I really don't want to sell my horse. This could be dangerous.
So the knight is lying.
Listen, human. I don't think this is any of your...
All right, all right. We're looking for a wise man who is said to be in the blood barrier at the moment, near a red lake.
One of those weirdos, eh? I remember one of them coming through here. Wanted to buy all sorts of stuff from me. Lots of obscure rubbish.
Do you know exactly where I can find him?
Yes. I'll tell you if you can offer me something in exchange. You rub my back, I rub yours, understand?
There you have it, my boy. The dwarf is a cutthroat.
Will you bugger off and take care of your swine?
Okay.
I'll leave you to it then.
Aren't you a pleasant fellow? Ooh. Vial. Can I take that?
Hey, keep your paws off my Jenna Creek blue shine beard dye. Do you think my beard gets groomed by air and darkness alone?
You'd better leave the stuff to this dandy boy. It's his most beloved possession.
And now I have something I can offer. I don't know what's about to happen, but I think that might be in danger. Oh no!
What? No! By Angrosh and all the beard critters, my beautiful Jenna Creek blue shine beard dye. Who did that?
Perhaps Angrosh himself has punished you for your vanity, Sir Dwarf.
What will my beard have to say to that?
Oh no, dwarves and their beards. Can't mess with dwarves and their beards. Okay. Now... Ooh, I can go forward. Nice. Well, I might be able to go forward. They may tell me no. Let's see.
When will we move on?
I don't have the slightest idea where this red lake is. Besides, without any proper gear, we won't last 2 days in the blood barrier.
Oh, that's that. So, how do I get to this? I'll throw this at it. I don't think it's gonna work.
My arm is too short. Doesn't work.
I didn't think so.
Can I cut?
Can you cut that?
Too far away.
Okay.
What do you...
Where is the...
Do you have anything... In that case...
Okay.
I'll leave you to it then. Smells like juniper berries.
Yes, I need to get that. Maybe he can give me some more information.
Sir Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
I really do
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.
I really don't want to have to sell that, so I'm going to try most of the other things. Maybe Nuri can give me more information.
Listen,
Oh, maybe the bird can get it. Nope.
let's carry on late.
I might have to. I don't want to sell that, though.
Raven?
Oh.
Nuri thinks that the seer's creatures were wicked fairies. How come he's got such a strong relation to fairies?
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Does he plan to make her a wicked fairy as well?
Possibly.
Do you see the flower box at the dwarf's house up there?
I see him.
There are wandberries in there. Can you fly up there and get me some?
Do you need a healing remedy? Are you injured?
No, but they are great for wounds. We should be prepared for all possibilities on our journey.
All right, then.
Oh. Yay! The windberries. They are mine. Oh! My windberries. Thank you, Sir Raven. Put those...
Maybe I can mix my own Bluebeard tonic. I'll have to squeeze the berries somehow.
into the lid.
Now all I have to do is squeeze the berries.
I guess the drumstick. Aha!
How do I fill it?
You pour it into the tin bottle. Oops.
Good old Garatian Bluebeard dye.
Hope this worked or he's gonna
Can
hate
you
me.
make use of this Garatian beard tonic? I'll give it to you for some information.
Let's see it. Garetian? I guess this will have to make do until I can get my hands on the real stuff again. So, what do you want to know?
Fairy Scholar. Whereabouts?
Where exactly has the scholar gone?
He babbled something about a cave to the north of a big orc statue, near a red lake. He couldn't wait to get there. His imp had made a mess of my whole shop.
When did the fairy scholar pass through here?
That must have been a month ago. Wanted to stay the winter in the blood barrier. I called him crazy. All his imp had for me was a dirty laugh.
Directions.
How do we get to this cave?
First you travel north, through the Screech Owl Forest, or better yet, past Bloodthorn Hollow. Oh, never mind. I'll show you on the map.
Hooray, we have a map.
What is an imp doing with a fairy scholar?
How the hell should I know? That was an unholy, uninhibited, nasty little imp. Ugly and mean. My shop still reeks of his foul mouth.
Why,
this
thank you,
game.
Master Dwarf.
Music change.
1, 2...
Can I really
I'll
not
leave you to-
get any more information? Do I really have to sell the horse? I really don't want to sell the horse. Can't get that. Let us ring the bell again for silliness. Bing!
Foolish greatling! The honor of sounding the bell belongs to a dwarf of Samarom's ancestry alone.
Now I'm just going to piss him off.
Foolish! The honor of sounding the bell belongs to a dwarf of Sabarom's ancestry alone!
Okay, I'm gonna check in here again, make sure I haven't missed anything. Can't grab that. And then I'm going to talk to everyone once more before deciding who to sell stuff to.
Listen.
Nope.
Let's carry on.
Nothing new there. I
Sir
expect...
Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
She came over. Okay.
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.
I will... I don't like Graham as much as
What
Mr.
do you
Rathling.
want? One.
I'll leave you to it then.
Oh, Mr. Pleasant. Guess I have to sell the horse.
Sir Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
Why don't you buy this horse and carriage from us?
What use is Akani's trailer to me? But you can leave me your hack. What are you asking for it?
I'm not really sure.
Make up your mind about the price. Then I'll tell you mine.
I'll sell you the horse for 1 ducat.
That old nag isn't worth more than half a ducat. And that would be the deal of your life, my boy. So do we have a deal?
No, we need 1 ducat.
Well, my offer still stands.
I guess we'll have to move on without any gear, Nuri.
But I thought we couldn't go on without.
To venture into the blood barrier with insufficient means, that would be foolish.
But we don't have any money, and you refuse to give us enough for the horse.
Bah!
Oh, I'm going to guilt trip him.
The knight is right. We can't proceed further into the wild with nothing in our bags. I guess we're stranded for now.
No problem. I like it here. What are those trees over there?
If you feel all right, my girl, everything is just fine. But I can't stand to see fair maidens suffer.
I guess you'll have to look the other way then.
Ooh, nice. My Nuri doesn't like home. This will make her sad.
If we don't move along soon, the dark creatures will catch up with us.
I didn't think they were very dark. They were mainly sad.
They killed Isidore, and they almost got us too.
I thought they were a little bit like me.
No, I'm sure they weren't. Don't you want to help Nuri, good Sir Knight Rathling?
She's looking quite all right, so why would she need help from me?
Okay.
I wonder what your friends at home are doing at the moment.
Why?
Well, they're all alone now, and they surely miss you.
All alone? Miss Greenbelt, we have to go back and fetch them.
No, we can't go back now. Do you want to run directly into the creature's claws? We have to find the fairy scholar. He will help us, and then we can fetch Mrs. Greenbald and the rest.
Miss Greenbelt.
Okay, now she's sad. I thought they were talking about the fairy home, which she doesn't like very much.
Don't you want to help Nuri, good Sir Knight Rathling?
Oh my.
What's wrong with her?
She's sad that we can't go on.
What can I do for you, Nuri?
Miss Greenbelt.
How can I help?
Can't you buy the gear for us from Graham? You'd get a horse and everybody would be...
By no means. I'll never do business with that old cheapskate again. He's not honestly asking a ducat for some gear. Bah!
I'll take your gear.
Why don't you give us part of your gear in exchange for the horse?
What's the big idea, my boy? A traveling knight is carrying less than he needs as it is. Besides, none of my items are made for someone your size.
Fine. 1 ducat.
Please help us out with 1 ducat, good Sir Knight. Half a ducat for the horse and half a ducat to make Nuri smile again.
Your smile is very expensive.
I think you've got me, my boy. No gold in the world is spent in vain if it makes beauty smile again. Here you go.
I thank you, good knight.
So we can travel soon?
Yes,
And Miss Greenbelt won't have to wait much longer.
Yes, that's the spirit, my girl. Say, don't you want to stay with me after all?
not on your life.
He laughs quite a bit. And I have my money. Let's go to Graham.
What do you want?
I have your money.
Here's the money for the gear.
Wonderful! Here's your stuff. It's exceptional quality. Good value, too.
I sure hope so, dwarf.
I'll give you some advice for free. When you go into the blood barrier, you'd better not burden yourself with too much stuff. You'll feel every ounce in your bones up in the mountains.
Yes, I know that.
Quit.
I'll leave you to it then.
So pleasant. Okay, what all do I get? Rope, flintstone and tinder, water bladder, blanket. Don't have to fill anything, so I think we're ready to move on.
Listen. Let's carry on later.
Okay. And we will go ahead and stop the episode there, and the next one we will continue on into the blood barrier, or wherever is directly north. I think we had a forest of some sort next. Hope to see you there.